You ain't from where I'm from, you ain't cut from my cloth, you ain't never seen drama, you fuck niggas, it's off, I'm God level.
God level.
I'm God level.
God level.
You ain't from where I'm from, you ain't cut from my cloth, you ain't never seen drama, you fuck niggas, it's off, I'm God level.
God level.
I'm God level.
God level.
Let me take you on a trip down memory lane. It's a good book. First chapter, nigga slanging cocaine. Chapter 2 tells the story of a G on the rise. Strapped tight in a trap life. It caught a nigga by surprise. 18th Street rude boy. Rest in peace to Red Trail. My niggas pop.
Kick rocks. Get the hell on. Get out of my zone. I ain't no thug, but I'm bad to the bone. I ain't from Cleveland, I'm from Brighton. Throw them B's up. Never clash with a Titan. Throw them G's up. Keep that negative energy from around me. 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 I'm positive.
I'm all about that love, boy.
You're negative.
Take that hating ass on, boy.
I'm positive.
I'm all about that love, boy.
You're negative.
Take that hating ass on, boy.
The issue with you niggas think you know and you don't. You wanna stop my hustle, guarantee that you won't. I'm a king in my kingdom, on my throne where I'm sitting. Black Panther inside me, Huey P. Newton has risen. I'm sick of these haters while I'm chasing my greatness. Nigga, fuck all you fakers and all you energy takers. I'm iron like a lion, design, I'm on my bar shit. Fuck with me and my family, I'm on my mob shit. I should've do a lot, only if God willing. Instead of out here killing, I'm trying to feed my chillin'. I had to feed my soul so I can see my path. A smart nigga with hard nine, you do the math. Running up on my niggas, stick them in institutions. They say they solving problems, but giving no solutions. It's easy to be facetious, the levels niggas reaching. Give me the heebie-jeebies, you bitches gon' be with Jesus.
Keep that negative energy from
Yo, welcome to another episode of a Warm Rag Podcast. I'm your host in line, aka Alabama's finest, along with my co-host Jay Diggs, aka Mr. Mardi Gras. What's up with it, baby boy?
Believe that. Man, I'm cool and boy, you know how I be doing, man, to the max, you heard me?
Hey, every day. You know what I'm talking about?
What kind of shit you was on with that intro, boy?
Look here, man. Hey, look, I figure, hell, we playing everybody else's music. I might well play my shit. We'll rock these motherfuckers to the end, and I got a bunch of them.
Hey, that shit sounded personal on that motherfucker, boy. Who you was addressing?
I ain't nobody personal, man. I just the world and my views, you know what I'm saying? Things I see, things I've been through, you know what I'm saying? That's what I put into my music.
That bitch was a monster, boy. That bitch was a monster.
You heard what I said, then.
I did. I also heard you say I'm a king.
I mean, I said I'm a king in his kingdom on my throne where I'm sitting. Black Panther inside me, Huey P. Newton has risen.
They ain't trying to hear that type of shit, boy. They ain't trying to hear that type of shit.
Locking up all my niggas, stick them in institutions. They say they solving problems, but giving no solutions. It's easy to be facetious, the levels niggas reaching. Give me the heebie-jeebies, you bitches gonna be with Jesus. I had to say it.
Hey, don't give him no more.
I'm done. So what's up, man? How was your weekend, bro?
Oh man, it was hit and miss, bro. Good overall, you know what I mean? But my missus, she was a little bit under the weather.
It's that time.
Yeah, so you know, as a matter of fact, she's still up under the weather. So I've been trying to, you know, running back and forth, trying to make sure she's straight, shit like that. But
right.
She things are looking up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for asking, though, bro. How about yourself, man?
Slow motion, brother, man. Just chilling, cooling out, man. I ain't really do a lot this weekend. Like I ain't go nowhere, do nothing like that, or whatever case might be. It was pretty much bad Friday and today. Yesterday was pretty good. It was pretty good weather up here yesterday, but you know, sometimes man, you just let your body rest.
I heard y'all been getting a lot of bad weather out there with you, man. What's happening?
Yeah, it was kind of rough, man. And actually, man, we had something in the water down in Virginia Beach this weekend. So this was really a bad weekend for it. It really ruined 2 of the days. I think it's from Friday till Sunday. You know, they bring all the artists out for real. Had something in the water, bring all the artists out here to perform, and they got rained out. I think they canceled it today.
Damn, and that's a pretty big festival.
It's a huge festival. It shuts down the whole beach, man. People come from all over Virginia to go down there to that show. And I think for real, his intention's real good with it. You know what I'm saying? He bringing artists here for where he from. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people come out and support it, bro. And of course, I'm sure they're making money too. So, I mean, so that's another plus for them. But yeah, the rain they got washed out this weekend, brother.
Man, speaking of, bro, and this is a bit off kilter, but I was sitting there thinking today, I spent the majority of my career in Virginia, the Hampton Roads area. I think it is understated how much prowess Virginia has in hip hop.
Oh no, you got to think Virginia hip hop is actually deep rooted. I think back in the day, because of the area, I think a lot of artists from Virginia ventured out, went to New York, Atlanta, different states to get attention, because that's where the music hubs was at. Which now, because of motherfuckers like Missy Elliott, Timberland, Pharrell, Virginia has turned to, and the Clips and motherfuckers like that. Virginia has turned to a music hub. A lot of musicians come here now to to sow their oats. And then up in Richmond, bro, Richmond is real big in music, but not just rap though. I'm talking about like live bands, jazz, blues. Yeah, Richmond is real deep rooted in that shit up there, bro. Absolutely.
I spent a lot of time in Richmond, man, when I was out there. But yeah, bro, that Virginia music scene, bro, it's they can hang with them big dogs, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they outside.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you gotta think how long I've been in Virginia. Have I missed any studio time?
You have not. And shit, two of the biggest producers in, I ain't gonna say hip hop, in music history comes out of that state. I'm talking about the Hampton Roads area.
Who you talking about?
Pharrell and Timberland. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say Pharrell.
Teddy Riley too.
Teddy Riley too.
Down the beach.
Woo!
Teddy Riley.
And Teddy came
I'm already on it, V. I was, as you was typing, I was saying it. Teddy Riley. Yes, sir. Yeah.
All I want to do is in my zoom, 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 and a boom,
boom, boom. Just shake your rump.
Man, look here. Hey, when that shit used to come on the skating rink, I was on my way.
It's game time. Yep, skating through that bitch. Trying to feel on some booty, nigga. Trying to feel on some booties. I'm out here. I'm in the rink. Yeah,
shout out VA, man. I can't take nothing away from VA,
man. Shout out Virginia, man. I'm an Alabama boy by heart, man. But hell, Virginia been my second home, and they've been real good to me. Virginia is definitely for lovers.
They say 2 up, 2 down in there. You heard?
Already, man. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, you ready to jump into this thing, man?
I am, man. But before we do, man, can you do me one favor, bro?
What you need?
Can you just look down and then look up? Just once. Just look down, then look up.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you when you do it.
All right, here I go. You ready?
I go. Yeah, go. Look down. Now look up. Why niggas leave the stickers on their hats? Who started that?
Because you got the sticker on yours too.
Yeah, right. I know that. I noticed on mine. I look at yours. You still got a sticker on. Why we don't take the stickers off our hats? Who started that?
I don't know. You know what it was? When hats. Okay, so fitted hats. I'm not even fitted no more. Snapbacks, whatever the case may be. People used to show off that their hats were new. They used to want to show off the price tag on them. The shit was corny. It was corny, man.
It was corny. Yeah, I mean, they only like $40-$50. I mean, that's not our real money, but I got you. I mean, maybe I understand leaving the $59.50 on it so it's authentic.
Wait. I want to go back a minute.
What's up?
You said they're only $40-$50?
Yeah. And
you gotta be rich. You gotta be rich to say some shit like that. I think these hats are expensive.
I'm far from rich, but I blow $50 in the liquor store. Let's be 100.
Talk that shit, man. Talk heavy, man.
I'm just saying $50, bro. That's why I don't carry cash no more. Because if I got cash in my pocket, I'm gonna spend it. I don't even know my car. If I got $50, I lost $50 and not cried about it. Like, damn, I lost $50. Oh well, nothing I can do about it.
Hey, talk that talk, boy. See, for me, I'm quite opposite with cash. So I like to and I ain't telling on myself because I got safe spots in my residence, but I would actually go to the ATM, withdraw cash, and put it in my safe spot just to have it, just in case all this bank shit go to hell.
Hey man, I'm your homie, man. So you probably need to text me them safe spots just in case something happened to you, so I can recover it for you.
I ain't even got no response.
And before we go, y'all got a Polo outlet in Louisiana?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay. Just let me know where the spot's at, and I'll take care of it.
Hey man, speaking of, you need to get your ass down here, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a trip, man. I'm planning one for this summer, man.
Yeah, man. Come enjoy the festivities, man.
Absolutely.
Hey man, let's get into this motherfucker, man. The people been waiting, man. Let's talk about it, man. Hey, our first topic today, man, we're gonna talk about gang culture and how it has changed from the 60s until present day, right? Now in the 60s and I'm pretty sure you're going to elaborate on this, but in the 60s, gang culture was more of if one gang got into it with a rival gang, they fought with fists, they fought with bats, they fought with sharp objects, bricks, Molotov cocktails, right?
Knives, chains.
Chain. Beat a motherfucker with some chain.
They gonna beat your ass. You gonna go home, know you was in a fight. In fact, but the key to that, most times you went home.
You stayed alive.
You stayed alive. Most times. I ain't gonna say every time, but most times you went home.
Now that shit, once guns and drugs got introduced, I would say back in the early 90s. I mean late 80s, early 90s.
We're gonna say mid 80s, early 80s. Yeah, around about that time. Around the snowfall era, when cocaine started hitting the neighborhoods, poverty, and violence that really started coming into our neighborhood. Because you gotta think in the 60s and the 70s, we started. It was 70s was heroin, belonged to heroin.
Yes,
and
sir.
Then crack was introduced in the 80s. You know what I mean? Because heroin was the era after the Vietnam War. That's when heroin hit here hard. And we saw ridiculous violence from mobs and the mob, and you know what I'm saying, stuff and boys like that. It wasn't, the gangs wasn't as prevalent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think back then, them dudes, them mobsters, back in that Bumpy Johnson, Frank Lucas time, I think them dudes was all about getting money, and they were all about helping that community, which is how the I don't want to say the new age, but the newer gang culture started out. And I'm talking about the prevalent, who keeps saying that word prevalent? I love that word, but the prevalent gangs today, two of the biggest ones that we know are, of course, Bloods and Crips.
Two of the biggest ones that you know.
Well, no. I know several, but I'm talking about as far as mainstream America goes. We know the GDs, we know the Vice, we know all of them, but I'm talking about as far as ignorant people in America, Bloods and Crips are what everyone usually associates the word gang culture with.
And it's because of the popularization through hip hop.
Yes.
Why they're even known in movies, they're even known to that extent.
Yes.
And which is, I mean, and like, but you gotta think, when you start talking the history of gangs and people that's actually aware of the history of gangs, you know what I'm saying? Gangster Disciples was one of the first gangs.
They were.
Larry Hoover and David Boxdale, the originators of Gangster Disciples in Chicago, were one amongst the first, if not the first, one of the first to gangs that's still relevant today.
And MS-13 was up there too.
That's a Mexican, Colombian or Mexican, something like that. Yeah, I know it's out here. It's down there.
Yeah, and their whole everything about them was built off of distribution of drugs. You know, and again, if my facts aren't correct, please, if anyone out there hears me, please feel free to correct me. But from what I know, the MS-13s they were deeply rooted in the distribution of drugs.
Yeah, but and they were in the same energy they gave the drugs, the same energy they gave they pride as well. As far as and actually the leader, man, it was a documentary on Netflix about this guy. But just like any other gang leader, majority of gang leaders, the ones that started it end up going to prison and getting big time. But I don't care what you say, bro. Anytime you get drugs involved, it's gonna be violence. It's gonna be killing. It's gonna be, all the stuff that we see today. That's gonna be involved, because once you're involved with drugs and the money, it's gonna become a territorial thing.
Turf.
It's gonna become a money thing, turf thing.
Yeah.
Who can sell where? So it's always gonna involve violence.
Yep, and that's where. So we talk about, again, I'm going to use the B's and the C's just for the purpose of conversation right now. But even when those two gangs started, they were all about uplifting the community, similar to what the Black Panthers were, right? That's an organization I will always admire. The way the Black Panthers put together school lunches for the kids and, uplifting the community, so forth and so on, Black empowerment. That's what they started off as. Somewhere along the line, like you said, when you introduce drugs and the selling of weapons and weaponization of weapons, it's always going to be that clash. Yeah,
and so I think it wasn't just you know, to protect the community. It was, you gotta think, we was getting beat up by the police. They were probably getting beat up by other neighborhoods. So it was a protection thing from it was a protection thing for everything.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna protect ourselves from when the police won't protect us, we'll protect ourselves. We're gonna come together, and that's what it started as.
And which in turn made the FBI get involved.
Absolutely. Anytime you get more than motherfucking 5-6 motherfuckers in one area trying on the same mind frame and the same goal, the FBI want to know, or the police want to know. Somebody want to know about it.
Yeah, it's too powerful.
Same color, y'all wearing the same colors, you goddamn look the same, all y'all mind frame is the same, and one mission, you're gonna get too much power.
It's too powerful, man. Too powerful. I mean, I know we're not talking about civil rights activists and all that, but it's the same thing that happened with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Too powerful. You're galvanizing too many black people with the same mind, the same goal. They have to put a stop to that. It's too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to make this shit racist, but
which bring me in the mind of Tupac Shakur.
Ooh,
same difference. Same difference. If Tupac would have lived, he like you said, I'm gonna use your word, galvanize. He galvanized too many black people, bro, to come to one mind frame. You know what I'm saying? To think about and look at stuff, open your eyes to shit. He was on the way to be bigger than what he was.
Yeah, man. He was bigger than life, bro. And this was at a young age, man. Pac was spitting this at 16, 17 years old.
Yeah, but when he was 22, 23, he died. Well, he died at 24, right? 25.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just like Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton was a young man.
Think about it, bro.
This dude was he wasn't 30, 40, 50 like Martin Luther King and Malcolm. He was in his early 20s, bro.
Revolutionary, bro. Revolutionary minds, bro. They and again, like we just said, if you have that much power to bring that many people together on one same accord, I hate it, but they had to take them out.
Fred Hampton was one of the first revolutionaries that was attempting to bring the gangs into the Black Panther Party for everybody to get on one accord.
Yes,
that's why he had to go.
And he was starting to make progress with that.
He's going to take all that power, and put it under one roof. And they was having a hard time dealing with the gangs by themselves, just the gang. Now you finna take each gang, even Fred Hampton, even when they got the white boys
and the Mexicans,
yeah, and he was putting everybody under one roof, the Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah, no, that was too much. Yeah, and the way that they executed him, bro, it was. Whew, I know we talking about things that, you know, a lot of people would deem inappropriate to speak about. A lot of people would censor this. Mm-hmm. But the way he was executed,
he was assassinated, bro.
Assassinated. That's crazy, bro.
He was assassinated. And you know, one thing about this life, bro, we've come to an understanding, bro. If motherfucker want you gone, you gone.
Well, they gonna get you. They gonna get you.
And what kills me? Have you seen Judas and the Black Messiah?
Yes, I have.
One thing that killed me, bro, and I always say this, and this goes for the gang culture, the big leaders that's in prison now and got life sentences. This go for Fred Hampton. This go for Malcolm X. This go for Martin Luther King. Every last one of them people I just named, or I'm talking about, was done in from within.
Yes, they got
somebody the outside wanted in, but it was somebody from within that let them in.
Somebody
that set them up. It was us that turned on us and put them in the position to be where they're at.
Yeah. You talk about you think about. It's a lot of speculation out there that the FOI was involved in the murder of Malcolm X. You know what I mean?
I won't go deep on that, but I will say this. Sometimes we take for granted who we are as a people, and our power is so relevant, and everybody else notice it. It just upsets me sometimes that we don't.
That's the hardest part to digest.
Everybody else know it. They know it. Once we start moving and get our mind set on something and make it,
take them out.
It's done. Now they got to go.
Yeah, take them out. Take them out. And like you said, if they can see that power, why can't we see it within ourselves, bro? You know, there's still incidents, you stepped on my shoe in a club, in a nighttime establishment, so I got to kill you? You my brother. You my brother. Why must I take you out over something so asinine? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but again, it's that superficial with us, and until we do start waking up, man, it's.
I don't think none of the gang leaders, Larry Hoover, Tukey Williams, a lot of those guys, those are OGs, them original guys. I don't think they intended for gangs to be what they are today.
No, hell no, hell no. That wasn't their intent. That wasn't their vision.
It's like me, like I'm old. You know, I used to be able to talk to you. I used to be able to have a conversation about gangs and you know what was going on. But now, man, when I start looking at the Chicago culture, it's BDs and GD. It just used to be GD. It used to be GD, Gangster Disciples, and then growth and development. Now it's BDs, GDs, FFDs, and 3Ds. They got all the D's and all the B's, and they fighting each other, and all of them really from the same tree. At some point, they was all in the same family tree. That just because of death and drugs and violence, they all separated now. But they all started from the same tree, as far as in my understanding.
So what do you think about the presence of gang culture in hip hop? Like, do you think hip hop had anything to do with introducing that?
Absolutely, it glamorized it.
Yes, sir.
It glamorized it heavily. It's why Snoop Dogg can make the money he make now off what he does. It's why Dub C and West Side Connect gang is how they were. It's why Pop Smoke and all these cats, the Woos and the Chews up in New York, able to claim Crips and Folks and Bloods. It's why Cash Money able to claim Blood and do Blood, because the rap culture absorbed the gang culture. It was it was synonymous. It was one and the same.
And glamorize it. Definitely. They actually it's so crazy that they actually monetize gang culture when that's not even what it was intended for. You know, now, I don't knock nobody for getting money off of something, but at least be genuine with it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, they get down with a certain group of people and automatically believe that they're a part of that culture. You know what I mean? Just because you're putting on red right now, you think that's where you at with it? That history runs deep, fam.
So let's say this too, though. Everybody that's claiming the gang and rap ain't real.
You damn right.
Everybody that's claiming the gang and rap ain't real. A lot of them, I know is you know, they talk about it in certain circles, and you hear about it on some of these talk shows now. A lot of that is extortion.
That's all it is.
That's what your rainbow hair boy.
What's the boy name?
Tekashi.
Yeah.
He's a perfect example. And then like they said, you extorted him, you brought him into the gang, and then when y'all got caught, he snitched. What you expect? He wasn't from the culture.
He was a civilian acting as if he was part of the culture.
That's it.
You a little boy. Like, get the fuck on out of here. You understand? When that shit get hot,
I'm telling on everybody. I'm going home to see my mama.
That motherfucker went singing like a canary bird.
Man. I gave that motherfucker goddamn a double quarter pounder with cheese, no onions, extra pickles, and then hot tea orange with them hot French fries. That nigga went there and told him everything.
Boy, lost his mind now. Who you want to know? What you want to know?
And then
that motherfucker, a quarter pounder was hot too, boy.
And then, y'all didn't know about this part. Yeah, he snitched. But nah, man. So I think that these guys, man, and it be kidding me, bro. These niggas, these young guys in these gangs now, bro. If you talk to them, you know what I'm saying, you can tell a lot of them undereducated because they probably don't give a fuck about who go to school, but they smart though.
Yeah, they smart.
They smart.
Yeah, they smart.
These some smart young dudes, man. I'm like, bro, is you listening to this dude?
Say, bro, perfect example. I'll give you two examples.
Mm-hmm.
Soulja Boy and Chris Brown claim bees.
Mm-hmm. One of them ain't real.
Think about that shit.
Now, I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I've been in VA for a while, and I talked to a lot of people because I used to say the same shit. They said Chris Brown ain't no bitch.
I wouldn't doubt that.
He ain't. He ain't on nothing. He got the pretty boy look. They say he ain't no bitch. But
I wouldn't doubt it.
But Soldier Boy, that nigga's a bitch.
Well, you better your ass fucking out.
That nigga's a bitch, bro.
Hey, ain't no motherfucker doing the little dance with that big ass t-shirt and them wide ass jeans.
Yeah, boy, these niggas. I remember that. You remember that one video popped up?
I know what you're talking
that
about.
One blood slapped the shit out, bitch. Oh, sit your little bit ass down, and you ain't no blood, nigga. You ain't no gang member, nigga.
Yeah, man, but
so Chris Brown in his situation kind of remind me of Tupac. I don't think if Tupac ever went to death row, he'd have never been claiming been on no gang shit, bro.
No, he wouldn't have, but Pac would have been on his revolutionary shit though. Without a doubt.
He would have always been on that, but he wouldn't have been on that gang shit like
no,
shit.
He wouldn't have.
That's what shit he was involved in, that gang shit, because he was one of them niggas. If I'm with you, then I'm with you.
Yeah,
we together.
Yeah,
that's type of dude Pac was.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm with you, we together, then we together.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. Exactly what it was. You know what I mean? But man, bro, that dude there, man. That dude, man. Bro, we can do a whole podcast about Pac.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. We gonna on his birthday. We're gonna do we're gonna represent the King Tupac.
I like it.
For his music, his life, and what he gave us in those 25 years while he was here with us, bro.
25 short years, man.
Yep, 25 years. 25 years young.
Man, let's button it up, bro. What else you got on that topic about the way the gang culture has changed from then until now? You got anything you want to add?
Not really, man. Just just the fact that the difference now is so preposterous compared to what it was and what the intentions was, and that just goes to show you know what I'm saying, when you don't have control of your organization, how out of control it can get.
Yeah. And I like the fact that you headed that topic, because being where we're from geographically, gang culture wasn't as what's the word? It wasn't as out there for us, down here as it was for where you grew up. You know what I'm saying? Right. You grew up around that. I only spoke to what I know, what I've learned, what I've researched. We never, gang culture wasn't out there like that down here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man, I appreciate your insight on that, bro. I learned something just in this conversation right here, man. But let's move on to our top 5, man. You ready?
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, rest in peace, King Von. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. All these guys that done died out here said rest in peace, Mo 3 too, man.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, Mo 3, yeah, man. All them dudes, man. Rest in peace. Our top 5 topic, bro. Top 5 quarterbacks ever in the NFL. Jeez. That you give me. I went first last week, man, so I want to hear from you on this time.
Oh, you gonna put the ball in my court, huh?
Oh, I can go. I'm ready.
Oh no. I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
Well, let's get it then.
All right. So you want my top 5? I'm doing my top 5, right?
Top 5 quarterbacks.
Don't interrupt me.
I won't say a thing.
Number 5, Donovan McNabb.
I like it.
Number 4, Michael Vick.
I love it.
Number 3, Dan Marino. Number 2, Peyton Manning. Number 1, Joe Montana.
All right, I didn't interrupt you.
I'm glad you didn't.
Who was your number 2?
Peyton Manning.
Okay.
We did say my top 5, right?
You did.
Oh, okay.
You did. All right. All right. I'm gonna give you my top 5. Then we'll come back and discuss this.
Okay.
Number 5 for me, John Elway.
I like John Elway.
Number 4, Peyton Manning. Number 3, Michael Vick.
I like it.
Number 2,
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
I knew it. How did I know that? That's like magic.
Number 1, Tom Brady.
Tom Shady, huh?
Tom Brady.
Tom Shady. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. It's the reason why I ain't put Tom Brady in my top 5.
Please tell me why. Please.
I just don't like him.
No. You can't use your personal biases.
I thought it was my top 5.
I know, but we're talking about quarterbacks.
I thought it was my top 5.
So just because you...
Is it my top 5 or our top 5?
Wait a minute.
Is it ours or mine?
It's yours.
What you finna say is not gonna change my mind, bro.
Have you ever met Tom Brady?
Have I ever met him? Hell no.
So why don't you like him?
I don't know. I don't normally go with the grain. Everybody like Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback ever. I ain't into none of that, bro. I ain't on Tom Brady nuts like that.
That's not on his nuts. That's not going with the grain. The man has 7 Super Bowls.
According to the numbers, yes, he is one of the greatest, if not the greatest quarterback ever. But you can't make me put this man on my top 5, the quarterbacks that I love.
I'm not trying to make you do nothing. You said a personal statement. You said I don't like him.
Right. I don't like him as a quarterback. Is that hard to believe?
You don't like his mechanics as a quarterback? You don't like the way he
I don't like him as a quarterback.
You don't like the way he throws? You don't like his short, you don't like his 4-step drop, his 2-step drop? You don't like his 7-step drop?
It don't got nothing to do with none of that. He has pretty good form as a quarterback. He has great form.
So what don't you like about him as a quarterback?
The fact that it's my decision?
No. I understand that. Yes, it is your decision. But what don't you like about this man as an NFL quarterback?
This is what I understand. Why do I got to have some elaborate reason why I don't put him in my top 5 or don't like him like that?
Because we typically discuss our top 5 after we give our top 5.
Oh, we do. I just told you, and I'm telling you, we discussing our top 5, right? You asked me why I don't like Tom Brady, right?
That's all I know.
I simply have no explanation to give you besides I don't like him as a quarterback, bro. I don't like him like that. I don't have nothing elaborate to go off of and all this whoop-de-doo and all these stats and shit. I ain't got none of that. His numbers, according to his numbers, he's the greatest quarterback ever. I give you that.
So what the fuck? Okay. Do you not like the fact that he may have cheated or something? Do you not like that shit?
So let's get. So I didn't want to say this, but you're gonna make me say this. For one, you already know I'm not a huge NFL fan.
I know that,
hands down.
I know that.
And a lot of, if you notice, a lot of names I named ain't played football in years.
Yeah,
bro, I've been fell out of love. So when Tom Brady was taking over and being who he was, I wasn't even really watching the NFL like that.
Okay, so you're not familiar with his catalog, not so much that you don't like
him.
No,
but see, no. So because I'm not an NFL fan, but I'm a sports guy.
Yeah.
So I watch and follow, and I'll watch a game from time to time, but I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Like that. So I don't like Tom Brady because he is what a majority of America considers the greatest quarterback ever.
Yeah.
I'm just not on that train.
I got you. And you're entitled to that.
Yeah, I'm just not on that train. It ain't got nothing to do with him personally. I don't know that man.
I was more so focused on the fact that you said you didn't like him.
Yeah,
you may have used that as a euphemism, but that was what I was focused on.
I don't dislike him. I don't dislike him like I. Hold on, let me. I want to make.
You don't like the way he comb his hair or some shit.
I don't dislike him like I dislike Brussels sprouts. I fucking despise Brussels sprouts.
Got you.
I dislike him like having to take a shit, but somebody knocking on my door, and I gotta go answer, and they keep talking and won't let me go take a shit. That's how I don't like him. Like, damn, bro, I got shit, bro. What's up?
What a fucking analogy.
I'm trying to put it in a window. Like, it ain't nothing bad. I want to shit, you know what I'm saying? But I can hold it for a minute and go shit in a minute. But I like despise. You put some Brussels sprouts on my plate, I'm liable to throw the plate at your ass. So I don't dislike him like that, but I dislike him like You know what I'm saying? I dislike him like, oh, my feet cold, but my blanket short.
What the
It's like, listen, so it's a small problem. Just get a bigger blanket. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying it's minuscule how I don't like it. It ain't nothing big. I just don't like. I ain't on the Tom Brady train.
Yo, you know what? I'm fucking with you because a lot of people that I know express those same sentiments. I don't like Tom Brady. Tom Brady gets his way. Now I'll put context to it. So a lot of people say that because they feel that Tom Brady gets his way with the referees, which I've seen it myself. I've seen refs change calls. I've seen refs make phantom calls.
Like Michael Jordan.
On behalf, and LeBron James, on behalf of Tom Brady. The tuck rule in itself, that shit changed the face of the NFL.
Yeah, you can't hit
because this man
you can't hit the quarterback no more because of Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. And see, though, now these are tangible reasons as to why people don't like Tom Brady. But
I just don't like him.
But the man's talent, the man's knowledge, his IQ about the game of football is undeniable.
All great, and unmatched.
Yeah, which is why I got him at number one.
You did say my top 5 quarterbacks, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just verified. Yeah.
Why do you have? Well, you know what? I'll tell you. I had.
If you said the top NFL quarterbacks, top NFL, not my personal list, but the top 5 NFL quarterbacks of all time, I would have had to put Tom Brady.
Respect. I'm there with you now.
When we say my top 5 quarterbacks for me,
I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
You know what I mean?
I had Michael Vick at number 3. I think you had him at 4.
I had him at 4 behind Dan Marino.
Yeah. So the reason why I have Vick so high, and I'm sure you can echo the sentiment, the reason why you have Vick in your top 5 period, a lot of people wouldn't consider Vick to be that high up on the all-time quarterback list. Vick revolutionized the game.
He brought
the whole quarterback.
He brought the running quarterback. He brought the mobile quarterback. He brought the mobile quarterback game.
It'll forever be changed.
And I gave Dominic Nab his flowers. I give him his flowers and I keep him on my list because as a black quarterback and what he did at that time was unheard of.
Yes, sir.
Unheard of.
Yes, sir. Donovan, man, it's so crazy, man. The way the sports commentators and the ESPNs and the Fox Sports, and they always focus on the negative about Donovan.
Yeah, it's going, but that's going once, and that's the thing. It's no different. It's no different than us being in the military. You can have an outstanding 19-year military service. You fuck around and get 1 DUI, your name mud for all that shit you did. You could have deployed 19 times every year, done all the dirt, stayed at work from 06:30 to 9 o'clock at night. 1 DUI, get your ass up out of here.
I've seen it happen. It happen.
Once you burn that bridge, bro, your name is mud. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this, and I'm gonna say it lightly because I don't want to. You know how us being in the military, we deal with a lot of stress on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
Why I don't feel like the pay between athletes and military is fair. I think that if my life on the line, I probably should be making somewhere close, or they should be making close. It shouldn't be such a disparity. But I understand they're entertainers and they put their body on the line to go out here and play these games. But you're a quarterback, and in the NFL, and this is the shit the NFL don't talk about. You're a quarterback in the NFL. To win these games and to have bad season and good season, it's so much pressure on these quarterbacks and a lot of these players, these running backs, and even the coaches. It's so much pressure to win these games, bro. You got to understand that shit fucking with their psyche, their mental. It's got to be. They got to be going home at night, drinking heavy, doing drugs, all kind of shit just to cope with the stress from the expectations that's on their shoulders on a yearly basis. And that's why they pay them all that money to compensate. They try to compensate for that stress.
Yeah, man. But I was about to say that to you when you was talking about the disparity in pay between us and them. Like you said, those entertainers. You know what I mean? Those people are getting they're putting asses in seats. You know what I'm saying? So of course, but it's a two-edged sword, bro. I think with us coming up in the military, we got paid so low. It taught us to be so disciplined. I know I'm going off on a tangent right here. It taught us to be so disciplined when it comes to budgeting and making sure you have money left from the 1st to the 15th and so forth and so on.
I still do it to this day, big dog.
Me too. Me too.
I'm on my way out the door.
Me too. And look, it's so crazy. At this point in my life, I not to put my shit out there, but I'm as financially successful as I have been in my entire life right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I still do this very same thing. I allot myself a certain but we're going on a tangent. Boy, we could talk about this all night.
Yeah,
we talk about this all night.
But I understand what you're saying. I really do understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And we'll bring that back on another episode, brother.
Yeah,
and talk about it more in depth. But on another note, to get back on the QBs, since we talking about quarterback, I see your boy got his money.
Ooh, you see that, huh? With no agent.
Big money, 186 guaranteed.
Guaranteed, 255 over the $255 million contract with no agent. Shout out to Lamar Jackson and his mama.
His mama.
Yeah.
That's how my mama rock with me, dog.
Shout out to her.
To the end. We're gonna hold them out to the end. Come on, eat these grits and the eggs and don't even worry about it. We're gonna get that money.
Eat this bologna sandwich and put a little mustard on it.
Fried bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
With the mustard on it. With the edge crispy.
You gotta put a little slit.
You gotta put the little slits in it so it bubble up in the middle. Hey, my real was doing. They know what we're talking about. You heard? Absolutely. Hey, I'm still frying bologna sandwich on this side of the house. Dog. I'm still eating. I eat me a bologna sandwich tonight
with a little slice of cheese on there
and Bama sauce.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man. But nah, shout out to LJ, man. Well deserved, bro.
Absolutely.
I like the fact that he didn't bend.
He didn't break. I think we talked about that about 3 episodes ago.
Yeah. He knew what his worth was, and he stuck by his gun.
Mm-hmm. I think somebody mentioned to Baltimore that it was somebody willing to put some money up for him.
You better believe, bitch. You better
move.
I
think they got wind. They're like, let's go ahead and get this motherfucker this money before we lose him.
Bitch, you better move. You better move.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to him and his mama, man. That's huge, bro. Hey, look, but while we still on the quarterbacks, you said you knew that I was gonna put Drew Brees at number 2.
Come on, bro. So, hey, man, look, I know we try to be non-biased in some of the stuff we say, bro. But you got on the New Orleans Pelican hat right now. You keep that ragged ass, dust ass Saints hat on. You ain't gonna omit your own quarterback. With Drew Brees is a great quarterback.
I don't have any dusty hats. First of all, none.
I didn't mean it physically. Metaphorically is how I meant it.
What is that? Penn State you have on right now?
Yeah.
Why?
You see? You do see the color of my hoodie, right?
I do.
What color is it? Navy blue?
It appears to be.
What color is the hat?
Same color.
Enough said.
You just a sports fan.
I am, but I didn't buy the hat because I don't give a damn about Penn State either way. I bought it for the color. It's a nice navy blue hat.
I might see you with a New York Rangers hockey cap on. It looks nice, man. Looks nice. Turn your hat back around. Get your big face ass out the damn screen. Nah, I like it, man. It coordinates well.
Most cats, and the reason why I went with Penn State, right? Because what if a brother want most cats that don't know nothing about sports, don't fuck with sports, if they want a blue hat to match their fit, what kind of hat they gonna buy?
Probably a New York fitted.
A New York Yankee.
I
want to go. Ain't nobody. You ain't gonna see nobody but Penn State fans wearing Penn State hats.
I respect it. But nah, that ain't no bias. That ain't my Saints bias. I'm speaking about Drew Brees. Drew Brees is one of the best. He's my top. He's my number 2.
What's this?
What
is this considered? A baseball what?
A baseball hat.
What's another term for a baseball what?
A head ornament.
What's the other name for it? Start with a C. Yeah, that's right. That's right. What it say down there? Look down there. What it say? It's a baseball what?
It's headdress.
Oh, okay. He don't want to say it. Cap, buddy. Cap. You biased. That was come on, bro. That's your quarterback, bro. I wouldn't expect nothing different. If we did a top 5 coaches, you know who I'm putting at number 1.
Nick Saban. Nah, but Drew Brees still has the record. He still owns multiple NFL records, NFL quarterback records.
And right. So, and saying that, and to go back to what I said a minute ago, if we said top NFL quarterbacks of all time, we talking about, remember, this is our top 5 quarterbacks.
I think I did it from a more so of a standpoint of top 5 NFL quarterbacks, not just my top 5 NFL quarterbacks. You know what I mean? You know, and I mean, of course, yeah, me having Mike Vick in there, me having Drew Brees in there, me having, all 5 of those quarterbacks I named, of course, they're my personal favorites. You know, but I try to do it also from a standpoint of what would the general consensus be for the top 5 quarterbacks of all time. You see what I'm saying? I respect your list because you pulled from your own personal list. You can't do nothing but respect that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And everybody I named, I watched. Like, that's when I was into the
Same.
NFL. I was collecting cards. When the game came in, I was sitting down watching the games.
Same.
That's why that list is that way. Joe Montana, San Francisco 49ers. That's one of my favorite teams. The Joe Montana 49ers was one of my favorite teams of all time.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott, what's that my other receiver? I can't think of it right now.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Roger Craig. Yeah.
That was one of the coldest NFL teams ever put together, bro.
Ever assembled, man. Jerry Rice still considered the best, in my opinion, the best wide receiver of all time. Know who you got? Randy Moss up there? I don't know, bro.
Jerry Rice, I think Jerry Rice still got the numbers.
Yeah, he still owes them.
But from eye test,
oh yeah, some of the shit Randy Moss do.
The Showtime, the shows he put on, bro.
Shit, there's a saying now that says you got
mousing them.
You got moused. Yeah, Mouse was a dog, bro. That country, West Virginia motherfucker there, man.
That motherfucker country's hell, but that motherfucker catch a goddamn football, boy.
Hey, you know who else is like that? Chris Carter.
Yeah, Chris Carter was like that too.
Man, them boys had hands. You know what I mean? Shit,
not these pass dropping motherfuckers these days.
Ball hit them like hands like bricks.
Butter hands.
You know what I mean? Hey, stand, go ahead. What you about to say?
I said I'm here to tell it.
Yeah, man. Hey, stand on sports though. Man, what you think about these 5-ass NBA playoffs?
Man.
Whoo! Them boys hooping.
I was scared for Golden State.
Were you? Why?
Because they let them boys take them to 7 games.
Yeah, but that's still Golden State. That's the brain.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. That last game in Golden State,
yeah,
them boys look pitiful. But now I'm thinking in my mind, my conspiracy theory that turned on. Did they blow that game for money? To get more money?
You talking about the game today?
Yesterday, the last game.
Yeah. So the last, you talking about the game 7?
Game 6.
Okay, game 6. De'Aaron Fox. No, I don't think that game was thrown. Them boys really came out there and hoop, man. They whooped their ass.
Yeah. Sacramento came and hoop, but Golden State didn't.
No, they was bullshitting. Only
that one out of bounds pass. I mean, and that ball that went out of bounds that Poole was trying to get. If you go back and watch that video, bro, he purposely did not grab that ball, bro. He wanted that off balance, bro.
It looks suspicious.
He wanted that off balance, and then some of the shots they was taking, and then all of a sudden 2 days later, you give me 56.
That boy Steph something serious.
Well, he's on the playground out there, bro.
That's so serious, bro.
I enjoyed the whole game.
Greatest shooter of all time.
So we got the Lakers and we got the Warriors. Who you got?
I got GSW, man. I think them Smash Brothers are gonna come with it. Matter of fact, I'll go further. I got the Warriors in 6. Who you got?
Porch, Horse, or Warriors. LeBron and 4.
4?
No, I'm capping. It ain't gonna be a sweep. But I got the Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6. It could go either way, man. I just hope for a competitive series. But like the Lakers' success is all contingent upon if AD can stay healthy or not. LeBron gonna do what LeBron gonna do.
We talked about that last pod, right?
Yeah.
Yes. If AD stay healthy for rebounding and defense, yes.
Yeah. That
point wise. No, he just need to be healthy. I'm gonna keep it at that. He just need to be healthy.
That's it.
Whatever he give us. If he give us points, cool. If he give us rebounds and blocks, cool. Whatever he can contribute, yeah, if he healthy, you know what I'm saying? I think it's also contingent if Draymond Green don't stump on nobody or kick nobody in the balls and get ejected.
You know that's coming.
I know it, so we can count on that.
Yeah, man.
That's a part of the Lakers' game plan to get him to kick somebody in the balls or slap somebody or something.
Yep.
Superman punch somebody and then go and get him up out of there.
Superman punch. Hey, I didn't expect the Heat to beat the Knicks. I thought the Knicks were a much deeper team.
But I'm telling you, bro, we are looking at playoff Hemi.
Yes, sir.
Just like you didn't think I told you that Miami was gonna beat
the Bucks.
The Bucks. I told you that. I told you that last week. I said, you said they're gonna beat Milwaukee? I'm telling you, they was down 3-1, boy. No, they was not beating them 3 games.
You said it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Bucket's down there, boy.
That motherfucker hooping, bro. But I think that and shit, Tyler Hero ain't even on the floor.
He hurt.
That's crazy. But like I said, I don't give a damn who Miami beat. They got to get through them Celtics.
Them boys something serious.
They got, and that ain't what that old lady said to Cletus on the clumps. Come on, Cletus. You can walk. It ain't no easy win, nigga. You gonna walk over here, but you're gonna limp back. Hey, this ain't no easy win, dog. You talking about those Celtics ain't no joke, dog.
Well, hey, we gonna see. We gonna see tomorrow.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Them Nuggets look good too.
Yeah, but
Jamal Murray, that boy is hooping.
While you were still on the Celtics, we gonna see tomorrow when them boys go up in up against the Sixers.
You think the Sixers gonna beat the Celtics, bro?
To be honest, I can't call that game. I can't call it.
Celtics in 5, bro.
Well, so here's why I say that. If Embiid don't fall down, the Sixers have a great chance.
Harden is finna get scared.
He always does, but
Harden finna turn to a spectator, dog. He gonna be watching them niggas dunking and laying the ball up. Harden is not finna be who Harden has been.
He's looking good so far.
You had to prove me wrong because he has not showed me in no postseason where he finna be solid the whole postseason.
This one, he looked really good against the Nets.
He did.
I just hope he can continue. You know what I mean? But them Celtics, though, man, them boys.
Marcus Smart about to punk the shit out of Harden.
And Marcus Smart ain't no motherfucking punk.
And in no shape, form, or fashion, he finna punk the shit out of Harden. He gonna gut punch that nigga. He ain't gonna want to do nothing for the rest of the series.
That boy a hog down there.
He is. He a dog.
You dig? He a support player.
Yeah, he ain't no, but they know what they need him for.
You better
believe it. And don't nobody else know what their job is. He do.
And ain't nobody gonna fuck with him. Oh, Anthony Mason ass motherfucker.
Yeah, he'll fight you.
That nigga like he won't fight. He come to the game with Vaseline on his face and shit.
Yeah, like, man, it going down. That motherfucker Mike has goddamn brass knuckles in his shorts, nigga. Right quick. I think he about that life.
Hey, you spoke about that Nuggets Sun series, man. What you think about it?
I don't think the Suns gonna make it. They ain't got no answer for Jokic.
That boy, that's serious.
Kevin Durant don't play no defense. They ain't got no answer for Jokic, and they ain't got no answer for Jamal Murray. They good. The Suns are good offensively. Defensively, they not finna be able to stop the Nuggets, bro.
Too much firepower, man.
Too much. They can't stop them, bro.
You know what I mean? I hope it's a good series. I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, that boy Jokic, man. That
boy a problem.
Yeah, he's a serious problem.
That motherfucker is a problem, dog. I looked
You
at, I
know
was
what I
watching
mean?
that game was yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah,
I was like, oh my God, bro.
yeah.
No signs of slowing down either. Them boys is hooping. They was the number 1 seed, right?
Yeah, they were. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I like we were speaking about in pre-production, bro. I think this is going down as one of the best NBA playoffs in a while, bro.
Yeah,
In a
definitely.
while. You know what I mean? We talking about since those Bulls and Knicks, or those Bulls and those Pacer series, those Bulls and Seattle Supersonics.
Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah, I heard something outside my window. I wonder what the hell it was. But yeah, the Supersonics, like those series, the Knicks versus the Pacers, but them dudes used to go at it.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But this one is shaping up to be like that, bro.
Absolutely
shaping up. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm glued to the TV, man. It's probably the best playoffs I've seen. It's the best playoffs I've seen in so long, bro.
Well, wait till that next round.
Semifinals.
Semifinals, boy. It's gonna be some dirty, grimy, gritty basketball being played.
Well, what?
I'm here for it too.
I'm telling you, the narrative they pushing in the NBA right now, right?
What that?
That old school rival, that Lakers versus Celtics.
I seen that.
They pushing that.
I seen that.
They push. That's gonna be. And if they pushing that, they know that's gonna be big money.
I've also seen Lakers and the Knicks.
That's another one.
That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a lot of money.
Them Lakers might be there.
Either
by winning or a little help.
Look, the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Knicks are the three biggest teams in NBA history.
Could you imagine the type of money that finals would gross?
Woo. Billions.
Celtics, Lakers, a Knicks, Lakers, a Knicks, Celtics.
Well, they both
a Knicks, Celtics, fucking
ECF.
Yeah, East Conference Finals.
Yeah, a lot of money. What, Madison Square Garden? Shit.
Can you imagine? I'm just saying it's just in general, just to say, just to look at some stuff. Can you imagine? I wonder what the commentators would have to say if LeBron and the Lakers win out the West and go and win this finals. I at that point, and I know you're a Michael Jordan fan. I got it.
You are too.
I am.
Yeah.
He my number 2.
Okay.
At that point, bro, he would have to be LeBron would have to be goated. He already goated in my book.
I got you.
But for to be 2-10 in the beginning of the season, redo the roster, come back and be the best team in the NBA since the break, and to go and win the finals out of that, bro,
it'll be epic.
That's gonna be huge, bro.
It'll be an epic accomplishment.
He gonna cry if he win.
I mean, LeBron has cried on what he got 4? He got 4 championships now.
Yeah, he gonna cry again.
Yeah, he will. So that I might cry.
During this season, it was not even they weren't even supposed to be in the postseason.
Nah, it wasn't. They got to the play-in, won their game, got to the playoffs, and they beat the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. Albeit the Grizzlies had a lot of injuries, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, they had a couple of injuries, and
you know what I mean. But that still don't negate the fact that the Lakers showed up and they played.
They play ball.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you
can't. But before we get out of here, man, we will be doing the people are remiss if we don't discuss a little bit of the NFL draft.
Were you able to check it out?
Huh?
Were you able to check it out?
Yeah, some of the first round. I checked the first round out. Congratulations to those guys that went in the first round. My quarterback went first.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young to the Carolina Panthers. Congratulations to him and his family, man. I did not know he was making that much money.
Who? Bryce Young?
What?
What you talking about with his NIL?
No, with his signing bonus and his number 1 draft pick deal.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes,
26.
sir.
He got a $26 million signing bonus.
Yes, sir.
$7 million for the contract.
Yes, sir.
So he out the gate with $30+ million. out the gate.
And he gonna show he worth it too.
Oh, he definitely worth it.
That boy,
if nothing else, but his IQ
yeah,
on the field is worth that.
he came up under Jalen Hurts. He saw Jalen Hurts play football.
Yeah.
The boys got similar. He gonna show us what's happening.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
We should see an instant change in the Carolina Panthers offense this year. And
they're one of our rivals, me being a Saints fan, but I'm excited to see it. I like the fact that Bryce Young, the first three quarterbacks taken were young black phenoms.
Mm-hmm,
I would love to see that.
2 Alabamas.
Two up. Who?
Bryce Young went first, and Anderson went third. The linebacker.
Oh, I'm talking about quarterbacks. But you're right. Yeah,
I'm talking about the first 3 picks.
Got you. C.J. Stroud.
Was number 2, and then
Anthony Richardson number 4.
Yep.
Man,
yep.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man.
Got to. This game would not be what it was if it weren't for us.
You better believe it, man. You better believe it.
And starting
the show. You know what I mean?
They showed us that in that movie. What the name of that movie when them boys was in prison playing football?
Oh, you talking about Longest Yard?
The Longest Yard. Remember when he was trying to put the team together? They was trash.
Yeah.
And then all the black prisoners came.
Michael Irvin and them.
Yeah, I love that part of the movie. That was an amazing accomplishment on that movie. They knew what they was doing.
We gonna take it to the flow.
Yeah, that was it right there, man. But yeah, man, what else you got for me, dog? You got anything else?
Nah, man. I think we done gave them what they wanted, bro. I mean,
damn, this hour went by fast.
It did, dog. It did. I mean, we were having intriguing conversations, so
absolutely
it tends to happen. You know what I'm saying? But
it does indeed.
You know, but I mean, I'm again, we got to shout out our producer V, man, coming through always in the clutch, dog. Salute.
Absolutely.
And man, I hope you have a great week, bro. With that being said, man, what you got for the people?
Hey, same to you, my G. Hey, with that being said, man, we have come to the end of another great episode of a Warm Rag Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Lyne, aka Alabama's finest, along with my co-host, Jay Diggs, aka Mr. Mardi Gras, with a salute. And we'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.